So it's cold as hell. It's cold as hell outside, okay? But I live in Atlanta. So it's imperative to get the hell out the house as early as possible. You get what the fuck you need before all these, I ain't gonna say that, for all the people to come out. So I'm just like, let me go ahead and get to it. Let me go ahead and get to it real quick so I can go to this Trader Joe's and that be that. So I can come back in the house and never have to leave out again until it's time to go to work on Monday. So yeah. There is something very unique and special about truly trusting God. I want to say, and I feel like I say it every year, but I really feel like the past 3 years have been really rough emotionally and mentally on me. There were times where I thought that I was like completely going to lose my mind, like completely and totally. But if I had not had that thing, the faith that was passed down to me from my mother and the teachings that were given to me, and had I not had a foundation in church or God, I don't think that I would still be here. Matter of fact, I know that I wouldn't be here. But that's that special thing. It's like I trust God so much that no matter how ugly it gets, no matter how hard it gets, no matter how rough it gets, no matter how much money is in the bank, no matter what, I know Him for myself. And I've truly had the experiences since 2018, really and truly, since I moved here to Georgia. I've truly had the experience to disconnect and disassociate from everything that was a foundation of who I was. And I've truly been allowing God to rebirth me. And I don't think I would not be able to do this if I did not trust Him enough. And I'm really to the point where I trust God too much to even worry or to even have the care on how I'm going to get through or how I'm going to make it or how food's going to get put on the table or where gas money's going to come from or any of these things. But what I found is that when I stopped worrying about all of those things and just trusting, I never saw myself begging for bread. $100 for food for the week. 71 and, well, a little bit over 100. A little bit under 100 actually. 71 at Trader Joe's and 20 at the Publix. So I made some deviled eggs that was so mean and so rude. They threw my eggs in there and one of them cracked. You're gonna get used out of her. I'm gonna cook this today. Hold on now. Listen. I made some deviled eggs that were divine for Thanksgiving. So I bought a case of eggs because he about to get his life cooking on the batch of them. I did get some, what is this? Oh. I got some apples, some lemons, a lime, 2 hearts of celery, and some carrots, because I'm going to put my juicer out and we're going to juice all this, have some green juice for the week, or really for 3 days. I did get some green smoothie juice as well. Like, after you had all that Thanksgiving stuff, you really have to like detox your body back. This is one of my faves. This is garlic flavored olive oil from Trader Joe's. Oh my God, it's divine on everything. When I say everything, everything. And of course I got some classic must-haves. Ground turkey. Gotta have their Argentinian shrimp. These are amazing. If you haven't been to Trader Joe's, you got the Argentinian shrimp, baby. And then I got me some Mandarin orange chicken. Like, these 3 things I eat every week. So I just have to have them. I cooked some lasagna, like, what was that, last week? And we didn't eat it all, so I cut them in slices and froze them. What I like to do is kind of, I'll take like a slice out and put it in a Tupperware bowl. It's great for like pre-made lunch to take to work, like things like that. You can make TV dinners at home. All you do is cook the food and then freeze it. And then when you freeze it, not when you freeze it, when you put it in the Tupperware, just put like a teaspoon of water in the Tupperware with it. So when you warm it up, just like a TV dinner without all the preservatives and stuff. If you're shopping at Trader Joe's, if your meat is coming from Canada, if you only have like 5 to 6 ingredients in your ingredients list. As long as he got food for the week, he don't care about nothing, honey. And because the turkey was so good and seasoned for Thanksgiving, I decided to get a young whole chicken. She's going to get roasted sometime this week with some roasted potatoes and maybe some broccoli on that thing. Ooh. Side note, the fact that I spent $21 in Publix and all I got was 2 things of whipped butter and 2 things of canola oil. I'm over these prices. Who is in the boardrooms setting these rates? Yeah, I literally cannot. So I'm just reading a post on said social media, and it says companies that have recently rolled back their diversity, equality, inclusion policies. These companies are Walmart, Microsoft, Ford, Toyota, Harley Davidson, John Deere, Caterpillar, Tractor Supply, Lowe's, Molson Coors, and Brown-Forman. So, Alexa, stop. My thing is, who the fuck cares? What I feel and what I believe is that in order for us to not have these things like diversity, equality, and inclusion to affect us, we have to do the work. And by doing the work, I simply mean, let me prop this up. Hopefully y'all can see me. By doing the work, I simply mean getting ourselves to a place where we are in the same tax bracket as these, and it won't matter. So what that means to me is, I need some more champagne in here. What that means to me is, we gotta stop being the consumers, and we have to start being the people that consume from us. Because the reality is, we've always been talented. We've always been able. We built this country to begin with. So when you think about things like that, we knew these companies, we knew these people, we knew all of this the entire time. I just truly feel that, like, if we just move ourselves into the space, and I know y'all gonna say, well, we always try to do that, and they always take it from us, and they always burn it down, and I get it. But I truly feel like we just got to keep going. We just got to keep doing that. Because at the end of the day, they gonna do what they gonna do. So we got to do what we gonna do, and stop just talking about it and complaining and crying about it. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of these companies. All I give a fuck about is, am I building generational wealth? Am I lessening my debt? Am I becoming debt free? Am I making investments? Am I making sure that I am putting myself in the position for these things to not affect me? And of course, to some degree, it's always going to affect us, because, simply stated, we are black, or we are the minority. We are all of these things. But the reality is, with all of those things, the one thing that stands true, near and dear, is that we have to do something different to better ourselves. We can't keep allowing the upper hand to keep the upper hand. And the upper hand is not by having one person stand to the forefront to represent us. That's part of the solution, but another large part of the solution is with you. Start with you. What are you doing? Are you becoming debt-free in this country? Are you building generational wealth? Are you spending less and saving more? Are you taking what you're saving, because the reality is a savings account does absolutely nothing for us. Are you taking the additionals of what you're saving and putting it into something that creates wealth? Do you have a trust fund? Can you make a trust? Like, those are the things that we need to be focused on. And they constantly do all of these things like this and distract us, and we fall for it every time. I'm in this country. I'm here. I clearly ain't going to fucking away no time soon. How can I leverage the situation, whatever the situation looks like, and get an upper hand and get a step forward individually? If we all do the work individually, we can all come together at some point and become better. I'm just saying.